Hey guys, welcome back to the Brother Sports Podcast. This is episode 13 here with Rollin.
Yep, that means 13 weeks of sports. I mean, that's quite a few weeks now. But if you guys want to, check out our other podcast, the Two Brothers Game Podcast. That'll be in the link in the description. If you guys like gaming and stuff like that. If you don't, obviously you can just listen to this sports podcast. And everything like that. We always mainly post weekly, one episode a week, and on the gaming podcast that we do post 2 times a week. We post 2 episodes. So if you guys do like gaming and video game stuff, go check that out. And we have a Discord also.
Nobody joins.
Our gaming people don't like joining it, but maybe you guys will. So check that out too. But we can go ahead and get started here.
All right. The Warriors are counting on Dennis Schroder to take the pressure off of Steph Curry.
Out of all people.
I seen this. I'm like, why? Why did they because we talked about, I think it was last week, that they're wanting to trade for a star. And the star that they picked was Dennis Schroder. He's
on
washed. He's been on the Lakers twice and he's trash. He was on the Nets and he's trash.
Like, he ain't gonna take pressure off of anything for Curry.
He isn't. That's why Steph Curry had 0 field goals last night.
I know. His only points were free throws.
2 free throws. Other than that, he didn't hit a single field goal.
Yeah, he only shot some shots. I think he's injured right now.
Still, though, daggone.
Still, you're washed, Curry. That's why Gabe Vincent's better than you.
Gabe Vincent is not better than anybody.
I'm kidding. Gabe Vincent just runs around.
Cardio.
But Dennis Schroder is all for watching Stephen Curry deliver, the big time scoring performances like last night.
Yeah.
But because the veteran guard, takes pride in being just as reliable on defense, on the defensive end and stuff like that, alongside, like offense as well. He has played alongside many great stars, in recent years, and now, we'll add Curry and Draymond Green to that list. So that'll be an interesting trio.
The article I have is talking about Dennis Schroder's son, Dennis Jr., said that he was delighted when he found out that they were going to Golden State, and he already has a number 30 Stephen Curry jersey. He would rather wear Steph's jersey than his dad's because his dad's trash.
His dad's washed. That's why you threw every Lakers game.
Oh my gosh.
He was terrible.
He was D-Lo before D-Lo. D-Lo's worse, though. I'd rather have Dennis Schroder than D-Lo, but...
Yeah. At least Dennis Schroder can do more. Barely, but he can still do more.
Yeah.
But, it says, current to take pressure off both them. So, Dennis Schroder is going to take pressure both off Draymond Green and Curry. I don't believe that whatsoever. But
he ain't taking pressure off nobody.
No.
Hey, maybe we'll be wrong. Maybe he'll surprise us, and he will, and we'll regret what we say. But I really don't think he's going to take pressure off nobody.
How he's been? No. I don't believe he's going to do really much in Golden State. Yeah, no. What if they just win a chip? Well, maybe we're wrong.
Nah.
Yeah, I highly doubt it. But
he is averaging 18.4 points and 6.6 assists this season. But that was being on the Nets, being pretty much the only scorer on that team.
Yeah, and he was a starter for them too. So I'm not impressed. But Schroder was acquired in a trade from Brooklyn during the weekend and will practice with the team again Wednesday before traveling to Memphis to make his debut Thursday night against the Grizzlies.
So that's when Steph scored 0. That wasn't last night.
Yeah, the night before.
Let's see how many points Dennis Schroder had. You said
they lost by 50 something. So far.
What night was it? You said what day?
Thursday. It was when they lost by 51 to the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
So far
144 to
like
93.
Yeah. So that's not a good look for Schroder so far. His first game with the
Dennis Schroder
Warriors
had 5 points.
had more than Steph.
That's true. Draymond Green had 0. Kevin
Yeah,
Looney had
Draymond
2.
Steph.
Wiggins had 19. Kuminga had 11.
So Wiggins was like the best player on the team then.
No,
Really?
Brandon Podziemski had 21.
I don't even know who
I
that
don't know who
is.
that is.
There's some bench player
Kyle
because I don't
Anderson
know.
had 11. Steph just had a rough night, man. He had 2. He was 0 for 7, 0 for 6 from 3, which never happens.
That never happens.
Dennis Schroder, he had 5 points, 2 for 12, 0 for 4 from 3.
Oh my!
Yeah. So he's going to take it off of Draymond and Steph
Yeah,
with scoring 5 points.
with that, with that 51.
Which, to be fair,
game
he did have more than Steph and Draymond
yeah,
combined. Actually, because Steph had 2 and Draymond had 0, so combined they had 2 points.
So what you're saying is he's better than both of them combined.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know what happened. That game was just terrible. Apparently,
It was.
I didn't watch it, but oh my!
I didn't
Lord.
watch it either. That's
51
ridiculous. I
point
seen it the next
deficit.
morning. I seen it Thursday morning when I got up, or Friday morning, whenever it was. The morning when I got up, and I was like, "Holy crap, Steph's trash now." Apparently,
I mean, he's averaged like I think in the past 4 games like 18 points per game.
okay.
Or
So
something like that.
they're playing right now, and right now live they are up on the Timberwolves 36-18. Steph
Okay.
has 8, so he's already doing better.
Yeah.
He's 3 for 8, which isn't great. That's only 37%, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Draymond's out. He's not playing tonight. Dennis Schroder has 2.
Ooh.
So we'll keep an eye on that and see how Dennis, lightens the load on Steph with his 2 points right now. Steph has 8, so we'll see how the game goes.
I mean, it is kind of like near the start of the game, so don't expect
Like the second quarter, but still, yeah, you're right.
Second quarter. Yeah. Steph will probably have, I'd say, at least 12.
At least 12.
At least 12. Even though he's at 8 right now, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, AD only had 10 tonight.
Yeah.
The bonus is
You hear that,
always AD can't do
Clamps
nothing,
on,
man.
He's
AD can't do nothing on Sabonis ever.
Yeah.
LeBron had 31 because he's LeBron.
He's washed, actually.
What people say. He's
I don't see it. I mean, yeah, he's scoring like not as much, but he's getting more people involved. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
And then when the AD can't deliver, he steps up, like, against the Kings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He could have played the Lakers and stuff.
About Schroder joining the Warriors, it says GM Mike Dunleavy is hopeful that this will be a reunion that goes well beyond the season. I'm guessing as of right now, they're hoping to re-sign Schroder at the end of the year. What they should have done is try to convince the Lakers to trade LeBron James. Yeah. Or just ask LeBron, hey, and then LeBron could request a trade to Golden State.
Yeah, for like a few trash and bench players on the Warriors.
Yeah.
More like all of them, but
yeah. Like the ones that we couldn't even hardly pronounce their name, trade them.
Yeah. The one that scored 19, trade them.
Yeah.
LeBron's way more efficient, I promise.
Oh, I guarantee
it. Plus him and Steph already have chemistry.
Oh, yeah.
The Olympics.
Oh my gosh, they were so good together.
I know. Steph was really ballsy though, taking that shot with the double team with Kevin Durant and LeBron wide open for 3. Though.
Yeah.
He was ballsy for taking that, but it went in.
It did go in. I watched that video.
Ridiculous.
All right. I guess we can move on then.
Yeah, it's not really a big old topic. Just, we're just...
Neither one of them really is, but it's just news.
I mean, I have quite a bit for actually this one.
Well, Darvin Ham's trash. Anyway, Bucks Darvin Ham is perplexed by not getting a head coach extension from the Lakers last season.
Well, salute. I mean, you know.
He's an. By
That's
the way,
literally
for you guys that don't know, he's an assistant coach for the Bucks, not the
yeah.
head coach. Doc Rivers is the head coach, so he's assistant for the Bucks.
Doc Rivers is terrible too, but
he used to be good. Doc, when he coached
yeah,
Boston, he's a good coach. But fell off.
Yeah, he fell off. Greg Popovich, he's starting to fall.
I mean, he had a stroke, so
yeah, that's why he's starting to fall. But Milwaukee Bucks assistant head coach Darvin Ham is still questioning why he didn't get his extension stay in Los Angeles Lakers.
Because you were a trash coach, bro.
Why are you? Yeah, why are you questioning that?
You were awful.
Literally, LeBron drew like 3 plays. I think Darvin Ham probably drew like 5 plays that whole season, dude.
He didn't know what a play was.
He stood there with his hands in his
all right,
pocket.
guys, go out there and have fun, no matter what happens.
Salute. It says here, to do as well as I did, I swear to God, anyone else, I'm probably looking at an extension. You didn't do well at all. You didn't even coach the team, dude. You stood there with your hand. You see JJ Redick now?
He actually yelling, man. Like
coaches. Yeah, obviously the record doesn't show how good he's actually coaching because the roster's
awful.
Terrible.
Yeah. GM Rob Pelinka needs fired, dude. He gets nobody ever.
Yeah. The last time he did go was in 2020.
Yeah. That was a great team, but since then he's let them all walk away and hasn't signed anybody to replace him. That's worth something. He'll sign no names that from, I don't even know where they're from, just trash.
Random people from other countries that, make it to the NBA or they don't get any minutes on other teams. They're like, that'll be a great pick for the Lakers. I've never seen him.
He can work with LeBron good.
No, he's like, I haven't even seen this guy dribble basketball.
But he's good. He's cheap. He's good. I don't get it, man.
But obviously Darvin Ham said he swears to God, anyone else, I'm probably looking for an extension. He told Anscope's Mark J. Spears, I'm not talking about feelings, I'm talking about actual facts. They go from not making it to the playoffs, the final 4 NBA, the conference finals. Not making it to the playoffs because, half the team is injured.
LeBron was injured.
Yeah, LeBron
was injured.
AD was injured. Like, their main people.
It's not you, Darvin Ham. It's called LeBron James being healthy.
Yeah, you need a healthy LeBron to be a playoff contender. Ask the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Before, the recent group. Ask the Cavs.
Yeah. Cavs. I'm watching now. They're good.
And ask the Heat.
That's true. Because Cavs right now, I'm watching while we're recording, they're up 72-55 on the 76ers. They're good.
Yeah. The Cavs now are amazing. They're
ridiculously amazing.
Again, they only have lost 4 times this year. They're better than the Celtics right now, man.
Celtics have lost 6.
Yeah. So they're better.
Yeah, obviously. And they beat Boston, which Boston beat them once. But they also beat Boston.
3.
Yeah. And they beat Boston by 3. And they lost to Boston by 3.
I think Boston and Cavs are kind of similar when it comes to skill, but Boston shoots more threes. Way more threes.
Yeah. And the Cavs, they got people that you wouldn't think would fit together, like just a bunch of different people that you only heard of because of how good they're doing. I've heard of them because I'm a Cavs fan, but people that aren't Cavs fans probably wouldn't have heard of these players unless they were doing this good. Like Dean Wade, exactly.
Yeah. Okoro, those people, you wouldn't, but they're good.
Max Strus, he made his, he hasn't played all season. Last night was his debut because he was injured. But even him, if you weren't a Cavs fan already, you wouldn't know who he is unless they were doing, this good.
Yeah, say if the Cavs were 7 seed right now, you wouldn't care. But the Cavs are number 1 seed.
Don't tell Boston fans that.
No, don't get me started. But it says here, and then you win the in-season tournament, navigate through all the injuries and play, and win both your play-in games to get to the playoffs. Darvin Ham, that wasn't you.
It was
That was
LeBron
LeBron
James.
James.
And if it was probably because of you and the trash roster that they even had to play in a playing game. Like they've had to play in a playing game since the playing game started becoming a thing. Like
Yeah,
they can't
because
just get to the playoffs. Like they have to do it through a play and win every single
the
year.
roster terrible. Then we have a trash coach. Now we don't. Darvin Ham's. I mean, not Darvin. JJ Redick is amazing.
We still
Amazing
have
coach, man.
he's doing great with the same trash roster.
Yeah, it's not JJ Redick's fault that the roster is absolutely cheeks. Like it's actually not his fault. It's Rob Pelinka's fault. Like, come on.
He said, he went on to say that people always talk about us losing to Denver, but they never talk about how we got to Denver. We beat a kid kind of young squad in Memphis, and we beat Golden State. Good Darvin Ham. I didn't see you on that court beat nobody.
At least JJ Redick can get on the court.
Yeah, exactly. Darvin Ham just crosses his arms like, go have fun, no matter what happens.
Salute. Like, you didn't do anything for the Lakers at all. Yeah. Oh, in-season tournament. So what?
Obviously, didn't mean nothing because they didn't make it to the finals.
Yeah, you're undefeated in the in-season tournament as a coach, but didn't your team just get blown out?
Out of Cavs last night, yeah.
The Cavs, yep. So that doesn't matter at all.
In-season tournament doesn't matter because Lakers won it last year and they didn't win the finals. Obviously, they lost to them.
The actual tournament itself, it doesn't matter. The MVP, it don't matter.
Yeah, which is also
that's a personal achievement.
So for me right now. Donovan Mitchell should get the MVP.
Right now, yeah, he's playing really good.
He's playing really good. He's leading his, the Cavs to the number one in the NBA, not just the Eastern Conference, but the NBA.
NBA in general.
Yep.
Like right now, I think screw Jokic. I don't care if he's averaging a third.
Screw him and his new beard. Screw him.
Like a 37 triple double, dude. You're like the 8th seed right now. You're not leading your team to victory. Like, for example,
they got the Russell Westbrook curse.
Yeah. I mean, Russ, he's apparently been playing decent.
Doesn't matter.
But still, he's washed.
He's washed.
Like
better does not mean good.
Yeah. Like
for him.
For him, no.
Like anything is better than when he played on the Lakers, but that does that mean he's good?
I mean, he's not no OKC, especially no.
He'll never be OKC.
He'll never. No. Like he literally just got his 200th triple double this year. He's been stuck in that range forever.
Yeah, because he doesn't. He's not that guy anymore. He's not that guy anymore.
Yeah, he's not. He hasn't been the same at all since he got traded. Like,
yeah.
But it says here, Los Angeles, dismissed Ham after he complied a 90 and 74 record as the team's head coach over 2 seasons. 51-year-old guided the Lakers to LeBron James guided the Lakers to the Western Conference Finals appearance in 2022-23 season before getting swept by the Denver Nuggets. That's not LeBron's fault. People blame LeBron. People blame the.
Well, and then last year, he said, "Oh, we made it to Denver." Yeah, but you also got beat by the Nuggets again in the first round. You didn't make it past the first round.
Yeah. It's like,
which for the longest time, LeBron had never lost in the first round. But now he's lost in the first round. Since he's been with the Lakers, he's lost in the first round 2 or 3 times. Because
twice.
The roster is trash. Rob Pelinka, it is garbage. Switch it up. Trade somebody. Please do something. Do your job.
Get rid of every trash point guard we have. We don't need any point guards.
No. Here's who to keep. AD, LeBron, Austin Reeves, Connect, Hachimura.
I keep
those 5. Trade everybody else.
Keep Bronny.
Well,
Because
Bronny
he's
doesn't play.
second. He's he's second all time, like ever in the NBA. Michael Jordan's third.
I mean, keep Bronny, whatever. That he doesn't
Yeah,
play anyway.
I
But
mean he's been proving himself in the G League. That's why I
last
say
night,
keep Bronny.
no, not last night. A couple nights ago, he had another 16.
Yeah,
That's good.
since he's been in the G League, he's averaging like 20 points per game on a great efficiency. To be honest with you, if you think
Yeah,
about it, he's averaged a block a game. Yeah, he's only played a few games, but
but still,
you can tell he's been getting more confident and everything like that. And his topic isn't about Bronny, but
it
he's been
could
playing
be.
really good basketball. Yeah, it could be. LeBron James, this, that.
Oh, tonight though, he only had 6 points.
I mean, still young, dude. And plus he suffered cardiac arrest a year and a half ago.
Yeah, still.
You know how scary it must be to get on a basketball
Oh
court
yeah.
after that.
So last night he had
Like,
6, or night before, last night or night before he had 16. Tonight he had 6. Kind of washed, but that's all right. He's young. He's gonna be, inconsistent sometimes.
inconsistent like Dalton Connect.
Yeah. On Connect had 30, and then he scored like 6. So it's
Yeah,
like
exactly. Like rookies are always going to be like
that
that. I
way.
mean, unless you're like Jared McCain,
Or LeBron James.
he got yeah, or or LeBron James. LeBron James doesn't score single digit points. He doesn't know what that is.
Hey, what's a single digit point? I haven't scored that since
Well,
I've been 2 years old.
what? Wait, what's that? But it says here, you know, as well, LA improved its record and won the NBA Cup in 2023-24 season, and the Nuggets yet defeated the Lakers in the first round. Despite the on-court success, Ham received plenty of criticism from social media about his X and O's and rotations, and even felt some heat inside the Lakers locker room. Big man Anthony Davis questioned Darvin Ham's, coaching during the 2024 Nugget series, saying the team had stretches where we don't know what we're doing on both ends of the floor. That's how you know Darvin Ham was a terrible coach.
Yeah.
Literally, the team didn't even know what they were doing. Oh, what? Like
Yeah.
if you had the team confused, that's how you know you're just a terrible coach.
Well, and it says that Ham believes he did enough to deserve the extension, that the expectations can be unrealistic at certain points in time. He said it's being reported like I'm just throwing some lineups up against the wall to see what sticks.
Literally,
He
literally
said
what he did.
no, man, we're really navigating a lot from guys to being hurt to having the oldest player in the league, LeBron. You're navigating AD's injury history. It was a lot.
Then how come LeBron had to play?
And he said some of the crap that was coming out, well, like he don't know his X's and O's, which is, plays. I was saying he was winging it. That was the most disappointing stuff. How mean and so much stuff people are saying online. The best thing I can do was block out the outside noise. Dude, people know you're washed. You probably never wrote a play in your life. Just that's why you're assistant and you don't do nothing. Like
That's why you just literally sit there. I'm surprised he even got hired.
I am too.
By the Bucks. But obviously since then, JJ Redick is now the head coach, and he's starting off 14-12. The Lakers replaced Darvin Ham with the first-time coach JJ Redick. In LA is off to a 14-12 start to the campaign, which one less win than the club put through the 26 games last season. And JJ Redick is the first-time coach, by the way. Keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only one win less than Darvin Ham was. That's sad. It's really sad. And plus, it's with the same trash roster. To be honest, even worse. Because Gabe Vincent just runs. D'Lo's a brick. AD, he's inconsistent when it comes to bigs. Like, he can't guard.
Can't guard
bigs.
Sabonis.
Jokic.
Jokic.
Bam. He can't guard Bam Adebayo. He can't
Jared
guard
Allen.
Yeah, me and Ashton personally would watch Jared Allen put nuts in AD's mouth.
In person.
Like AD just And then we obviously have Austin Reeves. He's young. He's going to be a bit
That's
inconsistent,
fine.
but
He's
he's
good.
also been injured.
Yeah, coming back.
He's
Got
proven himself.
we got headband Austin Reeves now.
Oh yeah, Lee Reeves.
Reeves.
Lil Reeves. And then we got, Connect. He's a rookie. He's obviously going to be inconsistent. Then we got Bronny James, who doesn't play because, he doesn't get minutes.
No, he don't get no minutes.
Can't. Because JJ Redick don't get. I guess JJ Redick didn't trust him or something. I think they should. I mean, whenever Bronny did start for the Lakers one time, he got 16.
Yeah.
That was in the National NBA game.
He could have started for D'Lo because D'Lo didn't make any points anyway, and Bronny's at least good at defense. So
yeah, even if Bronny doesn't score, we have scores like.
I mean, it'd be nice to have more, but it would. What I'm saying is replacing him with D'Lo wouldn't change a whole lot, except we'd get better defense out of Bronny.
Yeah, better defense and better like playmaking overall.
Yeah,
because LeBron taught Bronny playmake. Pass first, yada yada yada.
Right.
That's most likely how Bronny was taught to play ball.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, LeBron's pass first, so
yeah. And then defense. Bronny's really good at defense. He's better than the majority of the Lakers, like squad.
Yeah.
All right. Like he actually gets back on defense and stuff like that.
All right, he actually tries.
Yeah, he tries and everything. But it says here, Darvin Ham joined Doc Rivers' coaching staff in Milwaukee in the offseason. The team now sits at 14-11 after winning 12 of its last 15 contests. The Bucks beat the OKC Thunder in the Las Vegas tournament and the NBA Cup, making Ham a two-time NBA Cup champion. 16-0 in the tournament between the Lakers and Bucks. I'm not impressed, dude. I'm not.
He didn't play. He didn't even coach the Bucks.
Yeah, or Doc Rivers did.
Yeah.
So I'm not really, Oh, it says something about Cleveland here. It says here, Milwaukee hosts the Lakers on March 13th. Ham's return to LA on March 18th. The Bucks, who sit 5th in the Eastern Conference, are returned to action Friday against the Cleveland Cavaliers. You know what happened that day? They got stomped. So yeah, Darvin Ham's just washed, man. I don't care if he's a two-time, NBA Cup champion. He's not the champion. The team's the champion.
Yeah.
Like, you're just a coach who sits there with his hands in his pockets, man.
Oh, especially every time assistant.
He looks at the clipboard and he's like, what do I do with this?
Like, it just looks like a basketball rim.
I see what the court. I know what the court and the rims are, but what are these X's and O's? What's that mean?
So trash.
But yeah, Darvin Ham just needs to retire.
Yeah,
I don't care if he won the NBA Cup.
He won the NBA championship.
Yeah, he was washed when he played in the NBA. I think he only played for like a season too, didn't he?
I have no idea.
I think he played for. I seen this thing. Someone actually has a Darvin Ham jersey.
Ooh, I'd burn it.
I would too. But yeah, there's not much else on that at all. Just Darvin Ham's washed. Hope you guys know that. You Bucks fans, you definitely should know that. Come on now. I don't care if you guys just won the NBA Cup or not. You just got stomped by the Cavs.
And he got drafted in 1996. Oh, actually, he went undrafted in 1996.
Are you surprised?
He played for the Nuggets for one season, played for the Pacers for half a season, played for the Wizards for one season, and then he played in a team in Andalusia.
What the crap?
And then he played for the Bucks, the Hawks, the Pistons.
So literally no-name teams around that era. Besides like the Pistons.
The Talk and Text Phone Pals.
Oh, yeah.
In a Philippine Basketball Association. And then he played for the... Oh, okay. He played for the G League team, which at that time was the Albuquerque Thunderbirds, but it is now the Cleveland Charge. Third,
yeah, G League team.
yeah, and then at that time the Austin Toros, which was the Spurs G League team, is now the Austin Spurs.
Yeah.
So he played for a bunch of no names. Played for some.
When did he play for the Pistons?
2003 to 2005.
So he didn't even win chip.
They won it in 2004.
Over.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
So you told me Darvin Ham's an NBA champion.
He was an NBA champion in 2004. He didn't. I mean, I'm sure he didn't carry nothing.
He didn't play crap then. I didn't even know he was on. I thought he only played like one season.
And let's see. He, as a player, NBA champion 2004. As a head coach, NBA Cup champion 2023 and 24. As assistant coach, he's an NBA champion 2021, which was the Bucks.
Yeah. So
NBA Cup champion 2024.
So he signed to the Lakers and then he joined the Bucks back.
Guess so.
I didn't even know that man had a ring. What the crap?
Did the Bucks win in 21?
Yeah, 21. Yeah, and then Curry won in 22.
You're right.
The Warriors. Because there's a 2020s, the Lakers, Bucks, Warriors, Nuggets, and Celtics.
Yeah, they beat the Suns 4-2.
Yeah.
But the coach was Mike Boldenhoser then. And then I guess Darvin Ham was assistant.
He didn't help any.
No.
So you told me he's won a total of 4 types of championships, actually? One of the Pistons where he was the best player on the team.
Oh,
right?
Chauncey Billups too, man.
Who the crap is that? Darvin Ham all the way. And then, he obviously, coached the crap out of the Bucks.
What the crap is a Chauncey Billups?
What the crap is that? Well, I know a Darvin Ham. And then, he coached, the best Bucks team ever. The 2021 team. He coached them to a championship.
As an assistant, he coached.
Yeah, he coached them. Yeah, and then he coached the Lakers to a NBA Cup. LeBron did that. He didn't coach crap. Yeah. and then he coached the Bucks again to another NBA Cup. Doc Rivers didn't do crap.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So Darvin Ham's considered now the greatest of all time.
He's the greatest coach. What's a Phil Jackson? What's a Greg Popovich?
He's the greatest coach and player of all time. Yeah. I'm just lying to myself at this point. Jesus. I'm like killing myself in my brain lying. Darvin Ham and great in the same sentence? No.
Oh, no.
Darvin Ham.
Trash.
Darvin Ham and good in the same sentence?
Trash.
Heck no.
No. All right, guys.
Yeah, that's all. Oh, yeah.
That's all we have. We appreciate you for listening. The only socials we have right now is YouTube and Instagram, so go check those out. We don't really have anything on YouTube, but check it out anyway. Subscribe so when we do, you'll know when we do post something.
Yep, turn on those post notifications and stuff like that.
Yeah. Also, if you're in the gaming, like Ron said at the beginning, listen to our gaming podcast. We appreciate it. If not, then I think that's it. You have anything else?
Oh, no, not really. Just also, we actually finally average like 500 to 600 total downloads weekly or whatever.
Yeah.
Like weekly and stuff. So that's awesome. Thank you guys so much. I know you guys from the gaming community, like our gaming podcasts, have come over and supported us on here. So thank you guys so much for that.
Yeah. Any of those that are new, appreciate you obviously as well.
Yeah, especially, I think we really appreciate your listen stuff like that, even though our ads got canceled by Red Circle. But it's kind of sucky. They'll be back. But, thank you guys for all the support with both podcasts. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. We're almost at 1 million total downloads on our gaming podcast, and we're almost at like 4,000 on this podcast. So thank you guys so much for that. You notice the difference? Just between the new and just... It's insane to me. But, thank you guys for listening. We greatly, greatly appreciate it.
All right. Appreciate you. We'll catch you next week.